excited because I get to share my new layered paper flowers.
I'm even more excited because these are gorgeous and I can't wait to learn how to make them.
They're all fluffy. You could make the single layer flowers fluffy by really working them and really gathering them in quite a bit. But it does not take very much work when you've got them layered like this. And what I think the key is to mix the materials that you're using. That's what seems to be what works, or use lots of layers. What my typical flowers have been made out of is vintage dictionaries. I have now gone through 7 dictionaries. This is my 7th. And I make huge batches of them at a time because we go through them.
I love that jar.
Thanks. Big lots. And what I do is I would just take one of these and it would be a single layer flower. And it was really cute. Everybody loved them. But now what I'm doing is I'm doing multiple layers of them. And this is just dictionary paper. This is just tissue paper.
It's so fluffy.
Isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
And it is sprayed with a mist, a glimmer mist. And then this is a combination of
Look at that.
dictionary with the tissue paper. So it gives it some added interest.
I like that best when you mix it in like that.
And then this version, this is my little hair thingy.
Your hair clip?
And it has the dictionary paper. It has a piece from a map book, then another dictionary paper, and then a vintage button.
It's gorgeous.
And then this is a card that I made using 3 layers of the dictionary with a vintage button in the center and my Winter Wishes paper line.
Beautiful.
And then this is a project that I've started that is layered with a dictionary and then a map and then another dictionary. And then I used some liquid laminate on top of it to give it a little bit of stiffness to it, so it'll protect it a little bit because it's going to be a wall decor item.
Great.
Alrighty, so first thing you're going to do, I suggest when you're starting that you make your flowers on a piece of scrap paper or index card like we're doing here, just until you get used to it. Okay, and the best way to make the paper so it's easy to use is to crumble it up. It breaks down the paper fibers and makes it a little bit easier to manage. So this one is going to be a dictionary and a map and some tissue paper. I'm going to do a couple layers of tissue paper. So you wrinkle them all up and you can spray them all different colors. You can even mist them with just water if you want to keep the original color, but I really like the look that you get when you mix your colors up. You can mix up the colors that you mist the flowers in, and what I like to do is actually mist the first, mist them before I start, and then after I put the flower together, then I mist it again. So I'm going to use some brown, and these are very similar to Glimmer Mist. But I had a lot of pigment powders from a company called Luminart that went out of business, and so I'm using what I have. But you just hold the spray about 12 inches away and just lightly mist. So you can mix the color by just wrinkling it up. You can leave it kind of spotty. If you want it to blend better, you can mist it again. Okay, but what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take the tissue paper with the brown. I'm going to add a little bit of blue. And it's okay if it's not even. It makes it more interesting.
Your 2 favorite colors combined. Brown and blue. I do love that combination.
Okay. And now what we're going to do is basically the same flower technique that I've shown in the past.
Okay.
Only you are going to do it in layers. So I'll put the map, then I'll put the tissue paper, then I'll put the dictionary, and then I'll put the tissue paper again.
All at one time?
All at one time.
Cool.
Then you do the same technique. You get that X in the center just by folding twice, pinching, then open it back up again.
Okay.
And then there's the X. You don't have to do that step if you can find your center. I always joke about that in class, finding your center. Then you make a circle with your finger and you just gently push in. And you can see the original instructions for this flower on the vBlog that is shown here. I don't know what the number is. I think it's 30 something. Okay, so it's all the same exact technique that you've used in the past. Then what you're going to do is you're going to snip this end off.
Okay, I have scissors.
Great, because I was going to try and tear it and that probably wouldn't work well. Okay, so you're going to snip that end off.
Okay.
You're going to bring in your scrap paper and you will make that flat, thin circle of adhesive using the Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear, which is our favorite, and they are not our sponsor, but we really, really like them.
We really like it.
Okay, you're going to take that point, go right down into the center of that glue, and open this up. You'll make a diamond with your fingers right over the middle, and then squish in. Okay. You may, depending on how much you squish this flower into the center, you may have to add a little bit of extra adhesive in between some of the layers, but it's not always necessary.
So the glue kind of seeps.
Yeah, because you're squishing it all together, so it pretty much holds everything together already. So this is like the crepe paper flowers that you used to make when you were in school, where you just pull the layers apart. Do you remember we used to do that? And this is what makes them so darn fluffy.
How did you think of that?
Well, originally, yeah, just playing around with it. And originally, that was kind of the idea behind the first version. I just didn't have it in layers.
Oh, layers.
It's just about the layers. And you can do this with any kind of paper, and as long as you're misting it to break that paper fiber down so it's easier to work with, you can use anything.
Right. But I love that
you
just have the tissue and the newspaper gives it that really fluffy because they're thin.
And it changes. Okay, and then at this point, I think it needs a little bit of something else. So I can take another color. This is a little bit of green, and then I can add that on top of it after it's already done. This is just a mixture of paint that I've made from, it's pigment and water and gum arabic. So it's my own homemade version of Glimmer Mist, basically.
Oh yeah, I have lots of gum arabics just sitting around I need to use.
Do you?
I'm joking.
I was like, really?
No.
So I had a little bit of green and a little bit of, I mean, gum arabic's easy to find in a an art store.
Look how pretty it is in green.
And then you can just wait for it to dry a little bit and pull it up.
Look at that.
Or you can cut around it. I prefer to just cut around the paper after it dries. It ends up, you know, kind of like a bow on a present.
Okay, I'm going to decorate mine simply. I just took a paper flower and put some glue in the center. Here we go. Put it right between. The white looks great against the purple, doesn't it?
It's a nice contrast.
Yeah, it's nice. Now I think I'll use the green gem. So that's it. Simple, simple.
Super simple. Look at how cute that is. Love it. So that's pretty much it. My new layered flower technique.
I love this.
Very fun.
I mean, your paper flowers were my all-time favorite technique. I can't believe you took it up a notch.
Well, I had to. You know, we can't keep it stagnant.
That's right.
Gotta keep it moving.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, you want to know what all of our viewers are going to love?
What?
We're giving away all of these. Well, not my hair flower because it's
Okay.
my hair flower.
But all these?
All of these flowers and the little card. This will be this week's prize. So just leave a comment and we will choose from YouTube and our blog. And good luck.
Yay. Thanks, Donna.
Sure thing. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Yes, I am recording our bucket of candy.
Yum.
I'm not quite sure what we're using it for, but I will be getting into it.
We will be eating that for sure.
What kind of candy fiends we are.
Yeah, you know what?
That's why Weigh-In Wednesdays is gone.
That's why Weigh-In Wednesdays is gone.
It didn't work out so much.
You know, I'm really a Snickers person, but lately I've been kind of into the milky, what do you call these? The Musketeers. I'm really a Snickers person, but
Caramel.
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 I really have no prejudice against any candy.
Yeah. If it's candy, we like it. I'm really liking these new flowers.
I love them.
We're gonna make a mess.
I'm excited. Okay.
Almost ready? You know I started it. We have proof. Proof that we're candy people.
Yeah, how ladylike is that?
Everybody's like, is that really water?
This is how
Yeah.
it feels a little worse than when we drove our hearse right through that screaming crowd.